Hello, and welcome to Math 081 Online for summer 2023. My name is Professor Caldwell, and I'm looking forward to spending the next 8 weeks with you. And in this short video, I want to share with you 5 top tips for success. So by the end of this summer session, you have successfully completed Math 081. Here are the top 5 things we should do. Number 1, definitely make sure you're logging into Canvas on a regular basis. I suggest logging in daily. That way you make sure you don't miss any announcements or any upcoming due dates and nothing passes you by. So you want to make sure you're staying up to date on all the announcements, due dates, and the assignments on a regular basis. My number 1 tip for you to make sure that you don't miss any due dates is to sign up for push notifications. So let me show you what I mean by signing up for push notifications. So when you're in our Canvas course, so you can see here we have what our Canvas course is going to look like. And when you're in our Canvas course, the first thing I recommend you do is download and install the Canvas app to your mobile device. If you have not done that yet, go ahead and do that. So I will show you where you can do that. So if you go into modules, and if you go to the module called Canvas Resources, you see there is a link for the Canvas Student app. So if you click on the Canvas Student app, I have the links for either the Apple version or the Android version. So no matter what kind of phone or device you have, you can get the Canvas Student app. And then once you have the Canvas Student app, you can set up your notifications. And your notifications are like push notifications that'll be pushed to your mobile device. So just like you'd receive a text message or just like you would receive an email notification to your device, you can get notifications from Canvas. So when I post an announcement or when I update grades or if a due date changes for some reason and you need to be aware of that, it'll get pushed to your phone. Same thing if you're taking other courses that have Canvas and your instructors make some changes or post announcements, those can also get pushed to your phone. So this slideshow will walk you through the steps of how to install the Canvas app and then how to install those push notifications. So you'll notice the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click on the account logo in the left, upper left part of your screen. You'll see your icon there when you're logged in. And then when you click on that, you'll click settings. And after you click settings, you will be able to choose where you would like notifications to be pushed. So your email, your phone number, whatever it is you want to choose. And then when you click notifications, you can choose which types of notifications you want to be sent to your phone or to your email. So I definitely recommend grading updates, assignment due dates, and announcements. You can also add anything else that you would like, but those are the top 3 that I recommend. And then again, you can decide how often you want to be notified. You can go back and change it if it's not something you're happy with, or if you want to change the settings. And then there's also the link to the Help Center in that screenshot. So again, you would click up here on account. And like I said, your name and your icon would show up. And then you would click on notifications. This is also where you can change your profile picture or other things. Okay. All right. Let's go back to our top 5 things to do for success. So after you're making sure that you're logging into Canvas every day, the number 2 thing that I recommend you do is to take advantage of the sessions that I will be hosting on a weekly basis. They are called Let's Meet, and they give you the opportunity to connect with your classmates and also with me, your instructor, in a live environment. So face-to-face, but it's virtual. So we can have weekly study sessions or weekly review sessions where you can come and ask questions. I can teach a little mini lesson on an important concept that we're going to be learning that week. I can clarify anything that you might have had questions on, and I'm going to try to hold them like midweek. You'll see that most of our due dates are Sunday nights. So about midweek, I might have a Let's Meet session. That way, as you're starting to work on your assignments, you can clear up any questions you might have, and then you can continue for the rest of the week working on your assignments. So let's take a look at where we would find those Let's Meet sessions. So let's go back to our Canvas course. And if you go into, there's 2 places you can find them. If you click on calendar, you will notice that once a week, here we go. you will notice that once a week, you will see something that says let's meet. So our first one is Wednesday the 31st at 10 a.m. So if you click on that, it will give you the web address of my WebEx room. So these Let's Meet sessions will be held in WebEx. And you'll notice I have them spread out weekly. So there's one on June 7th. There's another one on June 12th. There's another one on June 20th. And I've chosen those dates because they usually come right before maybe an exam that's coming up or something that I really want you to focus on for that week. So I've chosen that specific day. As the course moves forward, if those times and days aren't working for you, I definitely am flexible and I can change those. But let's go back. I want you to see what it would feel like to be in one of those Let's Meet sessions. So if you go into the weekly modules, and if you go in the math help module and you click on getting math help from your instructor and tutors, all the resources that you have for help are on this page. But here is a sample of what it might be like if you join one of those Let's Meet sessions. So you can see here, this is a screenshot I took from a previous session I had. So up at the top, you could see the people that are in the room. So you can also see myself. So I will have my camera on while I'm helping. And then I can also be walking you guys through a problem, whether I'm doing it under my document camera or whether I am displaying my own screen and I'm using an online whiteboard. There's a chat where you can ask questions, but it's an opportunity for us to connect once a week so you can ask questions. And it's better than like sending an email and waiting for a response or just ignoring your question. This gives you some FaceTime with me one-on-one. So you can ask any questions. And it also lets you hear the voices of your classmates as well. So that's a really cool way for us to connect. So you'll notice when you go in the modules, each week I have a module and there will be the link for the Let's Meet session that week. So for instance, in week 1, May 31st at 10 a.m., week 2, June 7th at 2 p.m., and so on. And then that's all you have to do is click on that and that brings you to my WebEx room. So that's a great way for us to connect. Okay. Number 3, in addition to those Let's Meet sessions, there's all kinds of ways for you to get help during the week if you need help with your homework assignments. So you can visit the virtual tutoring center or you can meet with a tutor in person. So let's go back to that page where I had all the opportunities for help. So if you go into math help, you'll see there's virtual MCC math tutors. So if you click in the left-hand navigation menu where it says MCC math tutors, right now it's not going to look very active because I'm filming this before the class has started. But as soon as day 1 of our class starts, you'll see users. So there will be a thumbnail, like a tile card for each tutor that's available online. So there will be the face and the link to connect live with a tutor. And then that tutor's webcam will pop up and you will be on your computer, they will be on their computer, but it's a live MCC math tutor who's literally sitting on campus in MCC, but they're just in front of their computer and their webcam opens up and they're there to help you. So that's really nice that we have that available to you. And literally all you have to do is click right there on MCC Math Tutors. We also have online tutoring. Now, this is not an actual MCC employee. This is a company that we contract with, but they're professional math tutors. And what's nice about this system called BrainFuse is it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So you have access to that as an MCC student as well. So those are your 2 ways to access the virtual tutors. However, if you want in-person help, if you don't mind driving to campus and getting some help, let's take a look at your options for that. We have those same MCC tutors that I said could be virtual. They're also sitting in the tutoring center, ready to help you. And their summer hours are 9 a.m. to 7, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So you just have to drop in to campus, room MS 100, and you could just sit down with a tutor, no appointment is necessary. So that's really nice, a nice way for you to go and get some one-on-one help. And then also when you're working in our homework system, the system is called MORE. That's the Maricopa Open Educational Resource. When you're working on a problem, I have a link that says message instructor about this question. That link is really nice because it sends me an email directly and it sends a screenshot of the problem that you are working on. So you don't have to try to describe to me in text what the problem is, but it does give you an opportunity to type your specific question. So I will be able to see the problem and then you could explain to me what your difficulty is with that question. And then I can write you back and I can look at exactly what you're looking at. And then I can write you back and give you a hint on how you can solve that problem. So there's so many ways for you to get help. So I really hope you guys take advantage of all those ways to get help. Okay, number 4, you want to make a schedule for the week to balance the assignments that you have coming up, because I know you have school, you have work, you have family obligations, you have social outings you want to do. But you want to make sure that you're balancing your time and you're setting time aside in your week to plan for sitting down and completing your assignments, where it's dedicated to your math work and you're uninterrupted and you set aside that block of time each day. We don't want to wait till Sunday night to try to cram everything in. We don't want to try to be doing things on the fly while we're running errands or while we're out with our friends. We want that dedicated time in our house or in the library or whatever it is that we're working. So when you're making your schedule, there's some awesome resources in Canvas that can help you make that schedule. So if you are on our homepage, the one thing that you could look at is the to-do list on the right-hand side. So you'll notice that shows you what items, what action items you have coming up in the short term. So it's usually like the next 7 things or something that you have due. You can see the due dates. And then once they're done, you can check them off your to-do list. I really think the other best way for you to organize your time is to click on the calendar. And then what you want to do over here is you want to color code our class. Otherwise, the items won't pop up on your calendar. So you'll notice I've color coded it in green, our summer MAT081 class. So anything that has to do with my MAT081 class, I can see for the week what it is. So you'll notice here's the last week of May. So on the 30th, you want to look at the week 1 overview. On the 31st, there's that Let's Meet session. You have a scavenger hunt due and an introductions discussion board. And then as you go to June, you can see every week. I have everything already loaded in the calendar. So for every single week, you can budget your time accordingly. You can see what's going to be due, and then you can plan the days before those due dates to make sure you have time to complete those items. So I suggest planning a week at a time, looking at your own calendar and blocking out the time for you to make sure that you have enough time in the week to complete your assignments. Again, let's go back to our course. So at the homepage of our course, you'll notice I also have a video that walks you through a weekly routine that I strongly recommend you follow. So also make sure you're watching this video where I walk you through the cycle. Basically, it takes you from Sunday night to Sunday night each week and lets you know what you have to look forward to each week so you can budget your time accordingly. And then if you need more help budgeting your time, if you've never made yourself a weekly schedule, I have a link right here that gives you a template, and it's really nice so you can plan out literally every hour of every day or block out certain time for you to make sure that you're getting your assignments completed. So I hope you utilize those resources to be successful. And then number 5, stay connected. Even though this is an online course, it doesn't mean it's just you at home by yourself with your computer. Reach out to your classmates, reach out to me, your instructor, reach out to your tutors. We're all here to help each other. So it's not a solo journey for you the next 8 weeks. You have all these resources to help you. So again, don't forget, connect with me virtually in WebEx once a week during the Let's Meet sessions, and that'll also give you a chance to meet some of your classmates. Visit the MCC Math Tutors during their hours of operation. You can do it virtually, or you can go to campus and meet them in person. Or set up your own study groups. I really hope that after you start to hear some of your other voices from the other students in the discussion boards, you might find you have some things in common and you can start organizing your own study groups using virtual tools like Google Meets that you have access to. You can meet at the tutoring center. You can meet on campus at the library. The possibilities are endless. I look forward to the next 8 weeks with you. Please reach out to me if you have any questions, and have a wonderful day.